Get ready for the Cleveland Cavaliers! Introducing CLEchay!
Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm repping the O. So let them know that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm repping the O. So let them know that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. I got my throwback Harden in my Mitchell jerseys, and the shades on my face is official. Sherby, sweet Tim's on the feet, complete the retro swag. Come and get up out your seats and scream, let's go Cavs. The game started, step back, 3-point shot from James Harden. Traded for Garland, that's a straight bargain. The Flames lit they label James a straight arson. He hit the main target like Merrill in the corner. Kick it to the kid, if you not there then you's a goner. Mitch is on a mission, ain't no fair in this persona. Champagne tastes great when you wearing this aroma. We tryna get a ring like a chick went on a date. You stick it to the dream, it's a big one on the way. Tyson got a green beam, know he making this. Devin Mobley is the bee's knees, elbows facing wrists. Patient with the ball, he letting shoulder go to work. Then he roll it to the goal and then he know to go berserk. At the hoop, alley-oop, he just threw the hammer down like he worked in construction, watching you just stand around. Let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back and I'm repping the O. So let them know that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back and I'm repping the O. So let them know that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. I got my throwback Harden in my Mitchell jerseys, and the shades on my face is official. Sherby, sweet Tim's on the feet, complete the retro swag. Come and get up out your seats and scream, let's go Cavs. Got Kenny on the bench, he cooking up the place. Switching it to zone, he shook it up today. Going for the throne, we looking up the grace. Trying to be the best team, not just good enough to place. Couldn't pump the brakes, pace of play is hard to handle. Stu suit so much flame, it sparked the candle. D-Mitch been so sick, he crossed his sandals. Opposition bit that so quick, they lost the enamel. Now y'all's examples, now you see what Kobe Altman did. No, we holding trophy golden, so we all can split. Weight is open, on for sure it's gonna be falling in. A swift, quick strip from Ellison, it's our ball again. We ball to win, you know Allen rock the shock absorbers. A scary glance to Larry Nance and stop your power forwards. Time to trying to grab the board and then kick out the porter. Thomas Bryant there to let them know when they get out of order. Let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back and I'm repping the O. So let them know that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back and I'm repping the O. So let them know that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. Let them know. Hey, let them. Hey, let them. Hey, let them. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go.
I say his name one time, and he screams at me and tells me that's enough. Right? We understand that we play a style of ball that's physical, it's on the edge. Right? I coach my ass off with a passionate way. I'm into the games. Our players are into the games. We understand that. Right? But we deserve a level of respect because we're competing our tails off and bringing something positive to this league. Right? We're growing young players. Our young players are competing their tail off. The least that they could do is get the same respect that everybody else in this league gets and get refereed the same way that everybody else in this league gets reffed. And enough is enough of it. And what you saw tonight was disgusting. It was a disgusting display of disrespect towards our guys and what we're trying to do.
Yo, what's going on, y'all, man? What's good, man? It's good, everybody in the chat, man. Push that like button, as you come and go.
Come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
What are you doing?
I'm just playing, play along. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
That's how it was, though. That's how I showed the little clip, man, of the guys going crazy. That's how I was watching the game last night, man. You know, I'm so happy to see the Cavs stand on business. It's really good to see, man. I also want to say it is breaking news. I don't know how true it is, but ESPN already reported it. Rest in peace to Brandon Clark. It looked like he passed away at the age of 29. It literally just like happened with the news. I guess Memphis Grizzlies just now, released it not too long ago. Brandon Clark from the Memphis Grizzlies, they saying that he passed away at the age of 29. But I just want to say, I don't know what happened, but just, rest in peace to Brandon Clark. That's kind of crazy. It was just like a surprise. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, that caught me off guard. But rest in peace to him. But let me read the comments real quick, man. Before I continue, shout out to Humble, man. Yeah, what's good, Humble? My guy, Humble, man. He said Cavs in 7. I got Cavs in 6. Cool time to be a Cavs fan. Yeah, man. It's cool to be a Cavs fan right now. Maybe not 2 games ago, but yeah, now, yeah. For sure, man. But yeah, don't forget to drop a like, of course, obviously. Shout out to Humble, man. It's all love. Shout out to my guy, Bruce, man. He said, yeah, 2-2 championship. Wow. 2-2 championship. What do that mean? What do that mean, man? Shout out to Bruce, man. It's all good. All love, bro. What's good, man? Hold on. Let's see what JB got to say.
We didn't do enough, obviously, to help ourselves, and I'll start there. But ever since we came to Cleveland, the whistle has changed. There's no way that one guy on their team shoots more free throws than our team. We're not a settle team. We're not a jump shooting team. We drive the ball, attack the paint. So what was done out there tonight, it's frustrating. But, we can't allow that to be the reason why, because we didn't.
I'm gonna get to JB in a minute, man. We're gonna let you. I'm gonna get to him in a minute, man. Back to the comments. I'm gonna get to JB in 1 second. You said get me on the live, bro. Oh, I got you, man. You already know. I ain't hear from you in like a minute, bro. Give me a few minutes. Let me cook real quick, and I got you. I'll drop the link and let you cook up, cause I ain't hear from you in a minute, bro. Glad you well though, man. I'm glad you well, man. Yeah, RP Brandon Clark. If it's true, yeah, RP to him, man. It's crazy. Yeah, come on, man. He said I'm taking come on, Bizwiz, man. Bizwiz, bro. Come on, man. That's TMI. You know what TMI mean?
Please. Come on, my nigga. You supposed to be nicer than this. Like,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Shout out to Bizwiz though, man. I got you. Hey, you DM me on? I got you. I DM too. I ain't know you DM me on, man. You DM me? I gotta check it, bro. I ain't know you DM me. My bad, bro. I'm gonna check my DM, bro. I ain't know you DM me. My bad, bro. Um, Bruce said I ain't really shocked, but the clock that was surprising. RP to him and all the best is for RP to him, bro. Yeah, it's a surprise, Bruce. It's just like it just happened not too long ago. Like the Memphis Grizzlies just released the information. It's crazy, bro. It's just like wow, he's so young, man. 29 is young, bro, and he was a good player. Like it's crazy. I was just like using him like on 2K and stuff. Like that's crazy. Um, Definitely crazy. Good to see some good fellas in there today. Yeah. Soft. I man, let me speed it up, man. I gotta get Ahmed in here, man. Let me speed it up, man, because I want to hear what Ahmed got to say. So let me speed it up real quick, man. But rest in peace to that young man, though. But the Cavs game, man. Good time to be a Cavs fan, like my guy Humble said, man. Let me get this up here, man. Cause I do want to hear what Ahmed got to say, bro. And I'm gonna get back to the comments. But um Cavs took care of business, bro. Like y'all saw Coco out there. Y'all saw Donovan turn up. Y'all seen him, man. Definitely a historic night for Donovan Mitchell. Um, because you know how it is on the court, man. You on the court, you know how you got that bad joint sitting on the sideline watching. So now you doing moves you ain't never done before. And you just out there like showing off, trying to drop 50. I know y'all seen memes about that too, man. Like that's how I was looking, that's how I was looking at it, man. I watching Donovan go crazy, Coco on the sideline. It was just like, yeah, Don, turn up. Turn up. Like I love that for Don. He was due for this, man. This is a game he needed. Now look, Humble said Cavs in 7. I have Cavs winning in 6. I know there was a lot of Detroit fans in my comment section popping it, talking trash, like telling me delete this or I had a bad take. It's not aging well. Pistons in 5. Even calling the sweep, man. I'm like, all right. All right. That MJ clip, man, when MJ said, everybody tough, when they up. Like that's the way I'm feeling, man. Like it's always like that, man. Like because it's easy to talk crazy when you up 2-0 instead of 0-0. And look, series is not won in game 1 and 2. I think some fans forget that. I think it's been a good series for both teams, man. Some things that both teams have to clean up, and get better at. But yeah, I think both teams, did what they had to do, protect the home court. Now, as far as the game, I thought that the Cavs finally, they did what I've been waiting for. They punched them in the mouth early, punched them in the mouth first, made Detroit play from behind because in these games, the Cavs been playing from behind and they just making it hard on themselves. And, you gotta give credit to Detroit because, they playing defense. They still fighting. Even when the game was over, if y'all saw the game, the third unit started to cause turnovers at the end of the game and cut the lead down. And JB, he forced Kenny to put the starters back in because they were trying to cut the lead. But they were just competing hard, giving effort. That's what you want to see, right? When the Cavs went on that 20-something run and Donovan just took over, that's pretty much gave the Cavs the boost they needed to basically just, win this game and protect the lead. And being at home definitely helps, but the Cavs, they still haven't won a road game yet, and that's what we got to do. They've been better at home, but they have to win in Detroit. It's like no avoiding that. Like they have to. Even if you make it to the next round, it's gonna be the same story all over again. But look, yo, Tobias Harris. That's the Tobias I know. Where's my button? That's the Tobias I know, man.
He was like, nah, you all right. I would have told him, I ain't been in no championship. I don't mean I don't like him as a person. It's the same shit with other players. I think he's actually a great person just looking. I don't know him that well. But the GOAT shit is kind of wild because why I can't be the GOAT. This is why you can't be the GOAT.
Yeah, that was the question, why he can't be GOAT.
This is exactly why you can't be the GOAT.
Now, Tobias, he cool, man. he was still cooking in the beginning, but the Cavs, you know, like he had some matchups. The beginning he was cooking. He went on a fishing run, but then he went cold. He finished the game 6 for 17. And this is the Tobias I want to see. I want that 76ers Tobias Harris. I don't like this new version. I don't like this new version of you, bro. You need to chill out. I want that 76ers Tobias Harris, man. That's how I need to show up, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay.
That's what I want, man. But with Tobias Harris, you instantly saw the difference from a 6'5" guard guarding him versus a 7-foot giant and Evan Mobley hovering all over him. And Mobley, he was hooping. He gave you some offense, but him and Allen, they was doing their job. I felt like they made their presence felt on defense. Mobley 3 steals and 5 blocks. And the man with the mustache, he went back to his normal form too. Like, if y'all know what I'm talking about Duncan Robinson. He made 1 shot this game. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you shoot.
Now that's how you supposed to shoot. From that.
Keep shooting like that. Yeah, keep shooting like that. Or just wait. Just don't take shots at all, man. That's how I want you to shoot. Just make 1 shot, bro. Because Duncan Robinson can get hot, man. He been trying to ball out this series. So yeah, Duncan Robinson only had 1 shot. They finished the game with 4 points. I think he had a free throw attempt. Shout out to Max and Sam. The guys, they didn't have the greatest night, but still somewhat productive. Sam missed a couple of shots that he should have made that I feel like if he would have made, the building would have exploded. You know what I'm saying? Max sometimes is not about him scoring, even though, I mean, that's what we paid you for. But sometimes it's about basically, doing other things. Playing defense, passing the ball, rebounding. You could do other things on the floor, man. There's other ways to impact the game. And just thinking about game 3, he had that inbound turnover that he had calls, right, on Cade. And this game, I think he the one that caused the 8-second violation on Cade. So, and Cade been a turnover machine lately. And yeah, and shout out to Kenny. Even though his coaching's been questionable, even when he decided to put in a 4-guard lineup, I believe it was a 4-guard lineup, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? The Cavs, they just made a run and, with the other lineup, and then he comes in with this lineup. I'm like, let's see what happens. And then Cavs started missing, Pistons started to score again. And, this guy, Kenny, he be tripping, man. Good coach, but he be tripping sometimes. They was even saying, like, how he thought about making a lineup change before the game and putting in, I think, there's going to be Donovan and James and Dennis as your starter. So he was going to take Dean Wade out, and I think he was going to put Dennis in the starting lineup. Yeah, man. But I do like the adjustments he made, putting pressure on Cade, basically speed him up, making him cough the ball up, and make quick decisions. We talked about Harden and Donovan turnovers, but Cade been just as bad with the turnovers. Yeah, man. Paul Reed looks like a guy that JB is gonna be like, I guess, using. He's been using him lately, so JB might looks to go for him when they go back to Detroit. He looked like he giving you some type of impact offensively and defensively. Now we saw what he did in game 3, and you just saw what he did in this game. Like, instantly we score, and then he come back with a bucket on his own, and he brings that grit also. And Duran hasn't been the best. He's been up and down, and it looks like Beef Stew will lose minutes because of Paul Reed. You know, he's coming in now and making an impact right away. Let me see some of these comments real quick. But I will drop the link to Ahmed. Just give me a second. I got Ahmed. I know Ahmed got a lot to say, man. What he said. I'm trying to catch up to the comments. He said, not gonna lie, Kenny look really old. He looked really old to him. Reminds me of an elderly head coach. He aged rapidly with his time in Cleveland. I mean, to be fair, humble, Kenny's already an old man. Just to be fair. Yeah, to be fair, man. You know, he been in the league for a while. Just to be fair for Kenny. Donovan answered the bell. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. Shout out to Joseph, man. Joseph might be up here. Make sure y'all tap in on Joseph on his platform, man. But yeah, Donovan definitely answered the bell. He said, I think it's a little concerning seeing Kenny. I feel like we might have to will. Yo, help him. Hope said we might have to will him in. Karma has been real the last couple of weeks. Talk to me a little bit about how impressed you've been with keeping Jalen Duren quiet. That's what's been making me feel bad about this series. Hey, man. Duren is, you know, that's why he's being in foul trouble. That's why you see guys like Paul Reed come in with an impact. I expect to see Paul Reed. We're going to see Paul Reed again. Paul Reed been coming. I got to touch on another guy too, man. Paul, I got to get to, what's it called? But yeah, man, our bigs doing their job. He said, Jesus Christ is God. Shout out to Unknown. Shout out to the Unknown. Rest in peace, Brandon Clark. Yeah, rest in peace, Brandon Clark, man. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Good player, good talent. Yeah, very surprising, man. I'm about to look. All right, we gonna talk about Caris, man. You know what? Yeah, let's talk about Caris LeVert, bro. All right, look, just for a little bit, Caris, I gotta apologize too, man. It's my fault, man. Shout out to Cavs LeVert. Let me get him on the screen, man. It's my fault because I apologize, Cavs Nation. He must have saw my video. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I was on here or on Joseph's show because I did say like Cavs Masterclass was coming, man. He's about to go crazy. I said that, homie. I don't know if you remember. And I think he's dealing with this heel injury. I think he came in, he instantly, he impacted the game. You couldn't tell he had some type of injury. Like he was playing like a man possessed in the beginning. The man gave you a efficient 24 points, and he was guarding Donovan hard, and the other guys as well, man. He was guarding hard. You can tell, he wanted this. Like he was laser focused, getting to his spots, making shots, playing defense, stuff we already know Caris can do. We're not, you know what I'm saying? This is one of his best games I've seen from him in the playoffs, honestly. Him and Paul Reed, they basically was like a spark plug for JB offense. And of course, like he's motivated, right? He's playing his old team, that got rid of him. So him and JB, they playing with a little extra motivation, and he's from here, so it's just like, okay. But am I surprised? Yeah, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised because when you watch Caris, have big games like this before. He's just inconsistent, right? And I remember that one joke. It was on the Cavs local show. They said like, you never know what you get from Caris because like, this is when he was on the Cavs. I think Jay said it. He said, it's like a spinning wheel inside his head. Like he has a wheel like spinning in his head. And like whatever it lands on, that's the player you get. 1 minute he's playing like Michael Jordan or Allen Iverson, right? The next game, the wheel might land on like Smush Parker or somebody. Like I forgot, but it was like something funny like that. It was something like that, bro. You never know what game you're gonna get from Caris, bro. It's crazy. Shoes and Duncan Robinson the same player? Nah, Max better. Yeah, Max better, man. Max clears Duncan Robinson. Max could put the ball on the floor. Yeah, Duncan Robinson do a little this, little that. I like Max shoes though, man. Yeah, if we talking about shooting the ball, then sure. Let me get back to JB Bickerstaff real quick, man. JB, man.
We didn't do enough, obviously, to help ourselves, and I'll start there. But ever since we came to Cleveland, the whistle has changed. There's no way that one guy on their team shoots more free throws than our team. We're not a settle team. We're not a jump shooting team. We drive the ball, attack the paint. So what was done out there tonight, it's frustrating. But, we can't allow that to be the reason why, because we didn't play well enough and play to the best of our capabilities. But again, you look at the foul count, you look at the disparity, and that's hard to overcome. And you wonder, the reason why. It's interesting, since Kenny made his comments publicly about, us, the whistle's changed in this series.
JB, man. Come on, my nigga. Come on, man.
Please.
Come on, my nigga. You supposed to be nicer than this. Like,
come on, JB. Not JB Bickerstaff pointing fingers, man.
Shame.
Is this what we doing, JB? We blaming the refs now, man. Come on, JB. I'm disappointed in you, man. And I like you, man. You're a good coach. But you crying about the refs, man. I get it, man. I get it. The same way we talked about Donovan, and his comments, we on your helmet too, bro. You supposed to be better than this, man. Because what old boy said, he said, oh, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Because it's cool when it's working for y'all, right? We, in Detroit or whatever. It's cool, when y'all getting all these silly whistles. But the Cavs finally getting calls in their favor. Now you're mad because it's a tied series now. Because if you was up, obviously 2-0 like you was, will you still be like complaining about the refs? No, of course not. Y'all lost the game, so I expect this to happen. And the Cavs got to the free throw line, as they should, man. But back in Detroit, it was the same way with free throws. Look it up. The game in Detroit, it was like that. So how about this? How about you stop hacking our guys and don't turn the ball over? I think that solves it, right? And I was smiling seeing JB call back-to-back timeouts, man. I love it, man. I was seeing JB get mad. It's playoff basketball. Seeing him get mad, call timeout, I was loving that, man. But let me get to, I'm going to drop the link, man, because I know some guys, I know Ahmed want to get in here too. But let me get to the final thing that I want to talk about. Let me get to my guy, Donovan Mitchell, man. Let's talk about Donovan, man. Or should I say Spida? Let's talk about Donovan.
I love LeBron. I've talked about him incessantly for a decade. I still think he is absolutely remarkable. But for the first time in 10 to 12 years, I look at the NBA, which I've watched for 4 decades, and I say this now. Donovan Mitchell. Hey, LeBron, we're good, bro. You can go. You don't have to. You can hang around. Still great, but you can go. We're all good here.
Just because Krause liked him was enough for me. You think he's a great defensive player? Okay, fine. I'm going to show you that he's not.
Jordan spins away on Marley. He'll kick it all the way to the basket and drops it in.
I put it in my mindset that if I don't do this, then they're going to consider him on the same level as me. And that motivated me to attack.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Yes, that's why he's the GOAT. At least the best shooting guard, NBA Association, man. Yeah, we got Trump in here, man. What up, Trump? Yeah, what's good, bro? Yeah. He said game one, Pistons shot 35 free throws, Cavs 16. JB didn't say it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like, man, just shut up, JB. I get it. Trying, you're going back to Detroit. You want the refs to get back on your side. The momentum is shifting the Cavs' way. If they, keep it up, this look like they can get one on. They have to get one on a roll. So, yeah, JB, you wasn't saying that when you was over there getting like 35 free throws, and that's exactly what happened in game one. And they was calling, refs gonna be the refs, but they're gonna call different fouls, bro. It is what it is. They're gonna call ticky-tack fouls. It's whatever. Like I said, play better. Don't turn the ball over. Stop hacking our guys, because they definitely hacking the Cavs. They hacking Cavaliers plays, bro. Like, I be seeing it. But that's how, that they play aggressive defense. That's why they had top, was it the 2 defense? Like, they good defenders. I'm just saying they do be hacking. But it's just funny. It's ironic that JB, the nerve of JB to, call out the officiating, You said send a link, bro. All right, I'm gonna drop the link right now for you, man. Yeah, it did take him a while to wake up, man. I'm glad he woke up. Let me drop this link for hold on. Let me drop the link for Ahmed though, man. I got you, Ahmed. Yeah, he finally woke up, bro. I'm gonna drop the link. Donovan don't get his flowers. He can shoot. Yeah. What's good? What's good, Piano? Yeah, he always been a great shooter, man. That's what he do, man. I know a lot of people wish he would, probably, taking inside more because he's been known to be a shot chucker in the past. But yeah, he can shoot the ball, bro. He's an elite scorer. That's why I was just frustrated watching these last couple of games throughout this series and the last series, because Donovan Mitchell was so much better than the player he's being displayed as on TV. He's a elite scorer, bro. He definitely is, man. Now, I can call him Spida again, man. I said I wasn't calling Spida no more until he had one of these games. Now your name's Spida. It's not Donovan Mitchell no more. It's Spida again. Now he had me worried in the first half, Piano. But that second half he made up for it. That's why I call him, you want to call him a superstar, a borderline superstar. With performances like this, like, yeah, he's on on that superstar level. Like he's on that superstar level, man. You can't guard, he's on that, like, you can't guard me, you can't guard me. That's how he was coming last night, right? And y'all saw what he did to Cade. Man, he was going off, man, in front of Coco. He caught an ankle breaker on, he caught another ankle breaker because he dropped Tobias Harris. He caught an ankle breaker on the Thompson twins, I think. And he had Cade getting lost in the sauce. So it's like, hold on, let me drop the link. Ahmed, it's in the chat, Ahmed. But yeah, he was breaking, like, he was in his bag, He was like they ain't saying it on TV, but he was like, get this nigga off. He said, get this nigga off of me, man. Like I like that energy from Donovan. Like, talk to him, like, because so many people be quick to put this player over that player, and they haven't done nothing in the playoffs or even been to one, And I hear some people say like Cade over Donovan. I understand it, but I don't agree with it. But I'm just here to say, nah, not yet, right? Cade is a monster. Like, he's a beast, and Cade, he's a beast, bro. Like, there's nobody on the Cavs that can really like shut Cade down. But I think they did a good job with the adjustment on Cade. What Kenny did, but Donovan, he was playing out of his mind. Like, he looked like, I don't want to say game 6 LeBron, but he was locked in, right? And shout out to Harden. Harden back-to-back games now. I didn't show Harden no love, right? When he showed up, because he did that consistently. We already know the talks about Harden. Oh, he gonna show up this game, be trash the next game. Oh, you don't do this in game 6 or game 7. He showed up back-to-back games now. He was carrying when Spida only had like 4 points in that first half. And then he woke, Spida eventually woke up. Once the third hit, boom, he had 39. Most points in a playoff half in NBA history. Donovan Mitchell had 39. 1987, Sleepy Floyd, 39. I mean, it's tied. You had 2019 with Kevin Durant with the Warriors. He had 38. That was against the Clippers. And 1994 with the Suns, Charles Barkley had 38. That was against the Warriors. So Donovan, and he was 1 for 8 in the first half. So it was just cool to see Donovan just take over like that. Ahmed is in the chat. Ahmed, link in the chat if anybody got any thoughts on the game. But yeah, man, like this was Spida for a playoff game with at least 40 points with the Cavs, which pushes him ahead of Kyrie Irving, all-time Cav, of course, for the second most in franchise history, right? So, yeah, bro was working. He was working, bro. It means nothing if you don't win the championship. Yeah, it definitely don't mean nothing if you don't win the championship. Personally, bro, I just say it. I think the Cavs can get to the finals, but I think, like, my expectation for the Cavs is to get to the next round. Like, my cap off is conference finals for the Cavs. Of course, I'm taking the Cavs against anybody and against the Knicks. But if they is to move forward to the next round, I don't know if they can beat the Knicks, right? But I have the Cavs. That was my like ceiling for the Cavs, conference finals. I didn't have the Cavs making it to the finals. I had them getting to the conference finals. Being unbiased, right? Yeah, that's how I feel about it, right? Ahmed, yo, it's in the comment section, Ahmed. In the comment section, Ahmed. But what I was saying though. But yeah, man, Spida took over, bro. He definitely took over. He said, "Young man, I'm in my 50s, sir. Hey, humble, you gotta put some respect on piano name, bro." He said, "Young man, I'm in my 50s."
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right. The metric system.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some respect on his name, man. But shout out to him though, man. Appreciate you for tuning in though. He said I was around here in Chicago when we won the first title in 1991. Oh yeah, okay. So you're a Bulls fan. You're a Bulls fan. Or MJ fan, right? Yeah, good times though. Chicago Bulls forever. Yep. I kind of figured that, man. Yeah, Chicago Bulls is basically, everywhere, man. It's a lot of Michael Jordan fans. A lot of people got up just to watch the Bulls, man. Very historic franchise, man. Shout out to MJ. Yeah. I know MJ before I knew LeBron, man. MJ's the GOAT, man. But LeBron, I'm a LeBron guy too. So LeBron's, right there, man. But shout out to your Bulls, man. Y'all gotta get it back. Yo, Bulls been, man, y'all gotta get back. Y'all gotta get back to winning, man. The Bulls been disappointing these last couple of seasons. Y'all haven't been there since Was the last time y'all been excited? And Derrick Rose? Or we count D Wade? And I don't know if we count D Wade, but yeah. I got to get back to winning, man. The Bulls got to get back. Shout out to Wally, man. Hey, Ahmed is in the chat. Ahmed. See, Ahmed, you telling me to drop the, what's it called? What's good, Wally? Trump said, bro, Spruce and Wade hit all those damn threes during the season, but when playoffs come, they shoot straight brick. Yeah, I know it's kind of frustrating, but Max is a guy that can get hot, bro. I'm not worried about Max. Like I said, if you're not going to hit your shots, at least impact the game out of the ways. Whether that's defensively, rebounding the ball, just make an impact another way, right? Dean Wade, he's good on defense. That's why he's out there. But he struggles on offense, then teams will try to make you give the ball up to Dean Wade, and they'd rather him shoot the ball because they know he's not going to be efficient at it. But when Dean Wade is clicking, he's clicking, though. But yeah, I wish Dean Wade was better offensively. He don't really do much. He don't really put the ball on the floor like that. I feel you though, man. I mean, Sam Merrill too, man. Sam Merrill got hit shots too. Sam Merrill hit a. I mean, he missed a couple shots yesterday, man. That was some good looks. He said they call him Spida because he stretches around the opponents. Yeah, Spida wingspan. Yeah, I mean, Spida, he's one of my favorite players, man. I mean, it's no secret. I really want him to get out the second round, bro. I really want him to get it's not just about the second round. Obviously, it's winning the championship. That's what the goal always should be. And he obviously want to win the championship. I want him to win the championship, but I definitely want him to get out the second round. Definitely, bro. I think he deserves. I don't think he cheats the game. I think he works hard. He really want to win. Wally said OKC 4-0. Oh yeah, they did sweep the Lakers, man. Yeah, they got the Lakers up out of here, man. I mean, Wally, is you surprised? Is anybody surprised in here? Like, did y'all have a different outcome?
All right, now listen. All right. Is anybody surprised about what happened?
Nope. Nah, we already knew they was gonna get swept, bro. That mean OKC is not like the Lakers don't have enough, bro. And I don't hold that against LeBron either. So they don't have enough, bro. You really think I'm gonna trust 41-year-old LeBron and Austin Reeves to beat the OKC Thunder? Nah. OKC got a lot of talent on that team, a lot of players that can be, utilized, somewhere else, man. They have depth. So yeah. I mean, they tried, but it wasn't good enough though, man. I think if they had Luka though, maybe one game, maybe they win a game. I think Luka get you a game though. Yeah, I think Luka get you a game. Yo, Humble, where your man's? Hey, Humble, DM Ahmed, yo, where Ahmed at, man? He gonna tell me to drop the link, and he ain't even pulling up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm prolonging it for Ahmed. I didn't cut my, my speech short. Hey, Humble said, LMAO tune fought this collar. He went non-cover for a minute. Yeah, man. Yeah, non-corporate for a minute. Yeah, it's because of Spida, man. Spida did that, man. Spida did it. That's why, man.
They're trying to get political.
Yeah. What is going on?
Why even?
Spida got me like that, man. Spida took it personal. This is personal, man. It's a lot on the line here, man. Look, I'm hyped. It's a lot on the line. This series definitely means a lot. Definitely means a lot, man. Hold on 1 second. Said Lakers. But who really thought the Lakers was come? Well, maybe some people did think the Lakers was coming out, like, Lakers fans. Well, yeah, like, who really thought the Lakers was really, they beat the Rockets. Okay. Rockets got to get a point guard. KD was hurt, but they still beat the Rockets, so you got to give credit to them because they don't have Luka. But yeah, nobody, you know what I'm saying? You said if they don't get K help, they're going to burn them out. Yeah, K turned the ball over. I mean, he got help. He got Tobias, man. Tobias been cooking, right? But I said that, K, if the other guys don't, show up, man, it could be a struggle for K, man. K do a lot. He do all the work. Even if he's not having a good shooting night, he's impacting the game in other ways, right? And the Cavaliers, they can't stop K like that. K, like, put max shoots on K, man. That's easy work. Yeah, K scares me though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. K be scary, yo. He can hoop, man. K can hoop, man. Shout out to Detroit, man. Shout out to the ops. They got Cade over there. I think they need some. I think pair Cade up with another star though. But Detroit is here, man. Shout out to Detroit. You said Spida here with 50 points last year against Chicago. Check out the stats. Yeah, Spida. Look, Spida got a lot of historic stats. Spida, what he had? 56. We talking about playoffs though. Like what he had against the Magic. He had 50-point games though, man. Hey, Piano. He also had 71 against y'all, man. But he also had that too, man. And that was with no help. He ain't had nobody with him. He dropped 70 piece. That was an impressive 70 piece, and that was I think if we looking at everything statistically, he was accountable for 100 points. He was responsible for 100 points, being scored if we, want to add it up, right? Anyone, don't be afraid to drop a comment. Yeah. Hey, Ahmed, man, look. Where you at, Ahmed? Where you at, bro? Against DeMar. Yeah, I like DeMar, though. You said Cavs got to have an answer for Brunson. We got an answer for him. We got a secret weapon for Brunson. We got something for that though, man. Nah, but Brunson, yo, shout out to Brunson. Shout out to Jersey. Brunson, I ain't gonna lie, the Knicks looking good though, man. They looking good. They look good, man. They shooting the ball. Like, I'm scared. The Knicks looking good, man. But look, we ready for anything, man. But we just gotta handle Detroit first. So I can't outspeak my, we got to handle Detroit first, and then we'll move on to, the Knicks, man. So we got to take care of business first with Detroit. So I can't, look too far ahead. But, yeah, I'm confident the Cavs going to handle Detroit. But, yeah, I don't want to look too far ahead. But, yeah, we got to answer for Brunson, though. But the Knicks win, I'm telling you now, the Knicks, get to the city going to be on fire. It's already on fire, right? A little fire. But they don't know how to act with the Knicks. When the Knicks win one little simple game, they don't know how to act. And it's going to be crazy. Like, I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy, bro. He not searching for respect no more, gang. Who you talking about? You talking about Spida, Humble? Oh, it wasn't. Hold on, my bad. Hold on. Let me do it again. My bad. Hold on. My bad. Let me do it again. You said what to add in. My bad. You said I don't like the Humble. Oh, we got Humble in the building too. You said I don't like the new Bulls team. Yeah, y'all haven't been I don't know what the direction is, man. Y'all traded for all them guys. Shout out to the young Bull, man. Don't know if I don't know what sex is gonna be with the Bulls still, but yeah. I don't know what y'all doing, man. I got my guy Coro over there. Y'all got the Giddy dude. He's like y'all point forward or whatever. Gotta get a coach. Y'all had a decent squad though when Lonzo was there before Lonzo became trash, and y'all had Lonzo, y'all had Debo, y'all had DeMar and Alex Caruso before y'all traded him away to the Thunder to help them win the championship. Y'all had a solid team over there. It's just that I think injuries, right? I think injuries, and y'all was always just right there. Y'all was never like y'all was never like a playoff team. Y'all was just right there. But I thought y'all had a solid squad with that team right there. Lonzo being playable. You know what I'm saying? But I got Humble in the building. Humble up in here, man. Let me give Humble a round of applause. What up, Humble, man? What's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro? I just figured I'd join up, and man, I was telling a lot of dudes, man, we got up here on your live. What was it, game one or was it Joe's? And everyone kept saying like, "Oh man, this is it. We're done." I figured we was gonna win game two, but we didn't. But like, look at how the momentum swing, and I just think it's just so funny. I just think it's so crazy how a lot of Cavs fans are not really Cavs fans, man. Like, fight's not over, and you what's the saying? Tune. Game's not over till the fat ladies.
It ain't over to the fat lady sing.
Exactly, bro. It's not, bro. And that's how I'm looking at it, man. And look at us, man. It's tied up. I think JB's crying for some foul calls. He's probably gonna get them back home in Detroit. I already figured to go to game 7, man. I was calling it. And man, to be honest with you, Tune, I see a lot of similarities with this Cavs team, with how Bron had no help and everything. You could say that these are all stars and everything, but they haven't been playing like all stars. I think there's a lot of chemistry, like with James Harden not being able to play as a Cavalier for that much. You got Max Strus not being able to play all season. Jalen Tyson with his toe injury. I mean, it's always gonna be that with an NBA 82 games regular season. But like with it all coming back together, you got Spida finally showing up in the playoffs. I mean, how can I not be excited for playoff basketball?
I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of teams not even in the playoffs. A lot of teams home right now.
Oh yeah, they're in Cancun.
So you rather be on the couch or you rather be, watching the playoffs?
Yeah.
Balling out, man. Yeah. I mean, it could be worse. We could be swept right now, right?
100%.
It could be a team that got swept. No shade to Philly and LA, but yeah, it could be like that. But yeah.
Now, yeah, we weren't going out without a fight, bro. I always knew we weren't going out a fight. I mean, bro, we got swords as our. I mean, we're the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. Come on, man.
You said the link wasn't added in properly.
Well, yeah, cause I'm a tech guy, man. I know how to get past that.
Oh yeah.
But for the regular people in there,
regular
yeah,
Joe.
where you could just click it, it wasn't as like I had to screenshot it and then hold on to it to join up on here. But for other people,
okay,
yeah, you might have to put it in there properly.
Let me see. Is it coming up as a link though? Let me see. I'm gonna do it again. But yeah, I dropped it on both platforms. But Ahmed ain't say nothing though, so I don't know why Ahmed all rushing me like, yo, drop the link. I'm like, all right, let me hurry up. Let me get bro in here. Ahmed then disappeared. But so I really want to hear Ahmed. We ain't hear Ahmed in like what, the whole playoffs.
I think we haven't heard him all season, to be honest with you.
Nah,
No, yeah, he was talking about
around.
Sam Merrill at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. And then he came back around again. I forgot, like after All-Star, I think. But I don't think he came post James Harden though.
Nah, yeah.
He hasn't been around. But yeah, I wanted to hear what Ahmed got to say. But Did you know? Look, did you see my reaction to the game, man?
I actually did.
You did. You know, look. Oh, let me just play it real quick. Yeah, man, I was going crazy.
I like how you mix the two, incorporate. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. We was going crazy in there, man. You saw what Spida did to K. Oh my gosh, that was like chef's kiss right there, man.
And it's funny because it's like I expected this out of Donovan Mitchell. I just didn't know when it was gonna happen. Um, Donovan Mitchell was a guy who we all know what he did in his first year, bouncing off OKC in the playoffs. You know what I mean? This is a guy who has no fear. He's going to take as many shots as you would think LaMelo Ball would take before he was going to an NBA game. I mean, this guy, he's lights out when he's hot. Now, I have seen a lot of dudes in the comment section saying, oh, he'll never be D-Wade. D-Wade would never be down 0-2. Well, D-Wade got bounced out as an old man against Charlotte. All right, we're not going to forget about that. D. Mitch is still young, man. Give him time. I think Harden there on the sideline with him to help utilize him and figure out, get him less pressure as far as the ball movement and him having to handle the ball so much. I like Donovan Mitchell with the ball, but not all the damn time. He doesn't need the ball all the damn time, and you can see when he shows up like this. You know what I mean? That's what we love to see as a. You literally saw what he posted today. Tune, best fans in the world. Donovan Mitchell posting on Instagram, best fans in the world.
Let them know. You know, he always let them know.
And when I look at it from that perspective, bro, he's happy to be here, man. You know what I mean? It's just the media. The media is always going to twist it,
bro.
Yeah.
For sure. They said that him they said Coco was, she could see herself, being in Cleveland, right? So I mean I know people like, oh, if things don't work out, blow it up, right? And we not there yet. But Donovan seems like he's happy, so he's not trying to force himself out, and he probably, he could take the extension, right? Because he due for extension. So I don't know, man. Now,
I think we got to take it one game at a time. We always got to take it one game at a time, but we got to also, what's the word? We got to manifest that we want it more than the other team too. I'm always a believer in that. I don't think JB wants it if he's gonna be crying and coping to the refs. Hey, why can't we get these foul calls? Why can't we get this? Dude, you was never doing that when you was with the Cavs, man. I felt like he was never doing that with us. He never fought for us like that, man. That's just how I feel.
Well, humble. To be fair, I think he did. I think he did. I
think he bit on his tongue more than he should be, and not that he has a team that actually believes in him.
Wait, but humble, hold up. No, I can't say that, humble, because he definitely used to fight for the players, man. Come on, we forget JB is he's a vocal guy. He used to lose his
for
voice
sure
at halftime, arguing with the same thing he doing for Detroit. He was doing for us. Like, he used to argue with the refs all the time and talk to the refs, trying to get them on his side. I don't think JB. I think he did the same what he did over here. He's doing in Detroit. I don't think JB is acting no different. He used to fight even during the rebuild mode. He was fighting for the guys. That's just what I seen.
Then I gotta argue with you, and then with that, then was it Donovan Mitchell not seeing eye to eye with JB, or was it just Donovan Mitchell didn't want DG in Cleveland, or was it both?
Nah, see, I disagree. I think, if we just talking about JB, it was allegedly, right?
Allegedly,
Donovan Mitchell, right?
Yeah, he didn't want him in.
But it was more so
of
the team. Also, it wasn't just Donovan. It was like the whole team backing Donovan, because the team wasn't feeling him either, right?
Yeah.
And with the DG thing, I think Donovan Love. Now we all, I've been trying to like move off of DG. Me and you will talk
Yeah,
about
no,
time.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I think Donovan, Donovan not a guy that's gonna snake. Donovan not a snake. He's not a snake, right? However he
No,
feels,
yeah.
however he feel, but he not gonna snake you like certain guys will snake behind your back. But I think he liked DG. He used to coach. He tried to coach DG up. Younger play. He liked DG, bro, but he knew like he needed more, man. He needed a consistent guy next to him, bro. DG was not providing nothing in the playoffs, consistently, and he always been hurt. So I think he won. I think he liked DG. He didn't have no problem with DG. But we also heard reports about, and that could be coming from Rich Paul too, that DG wanted out. Remember when DG wanted out? Reports that he don't he. It was reports that he didn't want to play with Donovan. Donovan had no problem. It was reports that it was more so like it felt like Kyrie and LeBron all over again.
Right.
Like you hearing reports, DG don't have fun playing with Donovan Mitchell. Like, the rumors. Or he wants because DG do come off as that guy that he's a younger guy, so he still got a lot of growing to do, and it felt like he wanted his own team, like a Kyrie did. Like he's wanted to be the guy. He didn't want to share the ball because Darius plays better.
And he
when
was
he has
already
the ball.
there though before Don too.
Right. This is
Right.
DG team, right? So it's like a
Right.
Kyrie effect all over again. That's
And
how
he
I was
had that
looking.
5-year deal. I mean, he was set up for the future.
The key, Kobe Altman gave him the keys.
Yeah. No, I
He
agree.
gave him the keys. Remember. I don't know you remember they showed the video. Like they had a party right after he signed his deal.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So he gave him the keys. He gave him the keys to the franchise. DG didn't know Donovan was coming. Donovan didn't know he was coming, right? So it's like, I mean, it is what it is. You just gotta learn to, because the goal is to win. When DG was here, the goal wasn't we wasn't like banging on the tables of championship, but we had hope like we can win. But we wasn't like the expectation wasn't like the Cavs had to win the championship. Like the media wasn't expecting the Cavs to win the championship.
Nah,
but now that
right.
you got Donovan, the expectation is it's no longer rebuild. It's no longer we having fun. No, you have to win a championship now because you have Donovan Mitchell and you got such and such on your team now. So it just went up. And I think with JB, if we're going back to JB is a great coach. I love what he's doing for Detroit. I think he fits the culture. Just showing, just giving, some type of credit to JB. But
nah, yeah.
If Donovan was here, do JB get fired? JB probably still be here if Donovan never came. But
100%. Yeah. Nah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he's that like JB's that guy, man. He's a good coach, but yeah, man. Look at it. Look at this guy.
I mean that's a guy that you want on your team. It's not a guy you want to be playing against, I guess you could say.
Oh, you definitely want to play against him. So Steven Scott says he got all his bread. So you got all his money on Detroit to win it all, man. So you gonna bet me, man. You gonna put this money up on Detroit to win it all? Now
11,000, huh?
Look, man.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Hey, man, I'm not a betting man. I don't want you to lose your money too, bro. Like a lot of people be losing their money out here. Don't lose your money, man. Don't do that to yourself, man. All right. Shout out to Detroit, but don't do that to yourself, bro. Y'all, they're not winning it all, bro. Save your money. Use it for something else, man. Wiley said, I am saying it now. Cavs need to rebuild. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh.
What you think, about what Wiley said?
I don't. Wiley, bro, I'd love to have you up here, man, because I got a lot of questions for you, bro. Maybe I should just call you, man. Maybe it's been a while since I called you, but man, what do you mean, bro? Like, we in the same position where we were years ago. No Indiana. You know what I mean? We facing our old head coach, which that's an advantage of. We take advantage of that. We get to the Eastern Conference Finals. We show New York that they're a fluke of a team that they really think that they aren't. You know what I mean? These guys aren't good. I don't believe in New York. The Knicks, bro. If they get to the finals, they're tearing down the Statue of Liberty, bro. The NBA won't want that for the league. I really truthfully believe it. You talk about Cleveland, if we win the championship, firefighter trucks, they gonna tear down the Statue of Liberty, bro.
Oh, it's over.
It's over. We can't allow that to happen.
That's why Spider-Man gotta save the day.
You gotta save the day. You know what I mean? I just don't want Don to take it too like, we were saying Jared Allen was with the lights are too bright. I don't want Mitch to basically fall into the same category as that when he comes back to New York. Because if we beat Detroit, and I know we are in the back of my head and deep in my heart, I know we will. But once we face New York, bro, come on, bro. We can't let Donovan Mitchell think the lights are too bright. He's coming back home. He's over there dapping people up that he's seen, that saw him growing up and all that stuff. We don't. I get that. I get that, bro. But don't choke. We can't let you choke, bro. That's the only thing I cannot allow, bro. We need to get to the okay. We can get over the hump. That's all we need, man. If we can't get to I don't even care about the Eastern Conference Finals. We have to get through the Knicks, man. That's all. Last night, you got to keep being that guy, man, or at least know that before the season's over and we over here all Cavs fans are biting our nails. You got to pull that out of your bag, bro, before it turns to Game 7 or when it is Game 7. We need to know that guy can show up and get us a W. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I don't want to speak ahead of the series, but I know what's ahead though, man. Shout out to Motown Robin. Salute, bro. But yeah, I mean, Wiley, yo, you tripping, man. Wiley not coming up here until the season over. That's what he's waiting for.
I know.
He won't say that. Jared Allen won't say that. Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy that he said that, though.
Yeah, I mean, the lights were perfect for Jared Allen, man. That's what Jared Allen gonna be saying. It ain't too bright. It's perfect.
I just think Allen needs to get on some granola, get him a smoothie, make sure he's feeling energized before the game, man. Let him watch a couple episodes of Pokemon, whatever the case may be, man. Get him right in the head mentally, man. Don't let him be around basketball. Basketball might be too much for him right now.
You said Pokemon? You said Pokemon, humble?
What was that though? Oh,
I said you said Pokemon, right?
Oh yeah.
This how I want Jared Allen to come, man. This how I want him coming.
Nigga, run that fade. Win, lose, or draw. You like Pokemon, I gotta catch them all. In a real way, I'm not turning down nothing. I'm not backing down from no man.
That's how Jared Allen coming, man. Pokemon, catching them all, man. He ain't ducking for no fades. He ain't scared of Durham. He ain't scared of none of these bigs out here, man. I seen it. I seen what he did before, man. This whole narrative while he got on Jared Allen, man. Yeah, Jared Allen have his moments, bro. He's better than what you think he is, Wiley. Clearly, this is the same guy that dropped 40, right, in the game. I don't know what you want for Jared Allen, man.
I don't know what you want from him either, man. I think he's been doing great.
Trump said Allen soft. I don't know, yeah, no. I mean, this playoffs he been putting on his big boy pants, man. He ain't not sitting out for an injury, He's not. Is he consistently giving you something every night? Nah, but he's doing what he had to do. He's crashing. He's playing defense. He's setting screens. He's doing what he had to do, man. I'm just glad he's playing. Because he could be sitting out. These guys be sitting out for the littlest things.
No,
He
yeah.
dominated the Raptors small forwards. I mean, he dominated the Raptors, period. I mean, Jakob, Kyler Murray, yeah, them little dudes. Yeah, I guess you could call them small too. he played like ish in Detroit so far. Look, and he gotta be better. Look, he gotta be better, man. I mean, Harden play like the same way. Like these guys, the point is, bro, they gotta win on the road. So I expect them to be better. It's not just one guy. It's like most of the team. The team gotta be better. The team gotta hit their shots. It's just like Donovan gotta bring what he just did at home on the road. Harden gotta make sure he continue this, keep the momentum, and bring it on the road. No
No
limited
more than 2
turnovers.
turnovers.
Yeah,
I mean,
limited
2 turnovers is good. That's cool.
Mobley, same thing. Bring me that offense and defense on the road. It gotta come on the road with you, man. But it's not just one person. But majority of these guys, had a tough series in Detroit, man. Just gotta get through that the atmosphere out there, man. Don't get punched in the face early though. He said, "I like you, bro. You unbiased and you don't block if I don't agree." Nah, I'm not. Yo, I don't never. I done seen some crazy comments. I'll try to let it slide unless it's like crazy, man. But I don't block people, man. It's a free unless you get out of the pocket. But then I'll probably just talk crazy back to you. But I'm not gonna block you. It's a free not that it's a free country, but yeah, I mean it's YouTube, man. As long as you don't say nothing crazy, I'm not gonna block you if I don't like. There are people that get you up out of here, but I'm more lenient, bro. I'm not gonna just block you just because you could say I'm wrong. I'm not gonna block you. I could be wrong. I'm not always right. Some of the stuff is just my opinion, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm unbiased, bro. I'm not biased. I could be biased though if I want to, but I try to keep it fair, and I'll try to paint it. Look, I'm giving JB some credit, man. JB the op right now, so forget the Pistons. That's how I feel, but yeah, man.
Yeah, and I was gonna say too, like I was on Joe's platform, and we was talking about how game 3 we didn't like how we came out third quarter, and I think we did exactly what we was talking about last night in game 4. I mean, game 4, third quarter we scored 38 points. I mean that's ultimately how we gonna win basketball at the end of the day, especially if the scoreboard so tied, so close coming into about to be halftime. I mean, we gotta execute, and we gotta capitalize with making shots. And I think that lead, what was it? Tune like 18-0 lead in the third quarter.
It's funny they actually, and we were talking about like history. They went on a scoring run that was the second most unanswered points by a team that scored like in a playoff half. Like that was the second most. I think the first was like
the Warriors.
I think it was like the Wizards. Like I think
really?
it was the Wizards. Yeah, I'm not mistaken. I think it was the Wizards when they played the Celtics. But we came in second. That was the second most unanswered points as far as the run go in a playoff half in the last 30 years. So Cavs is out here making history, bro. Like, but I think it was the Wizards. Yeah, I know the Wizards. Like, it had to be John Wall and stuff.
John Wall and Paul Pierce and those guys.
Yeah, it had to be when IT was on the Celtics.
Really, IT?
Yeah, it had to be. Yeah, before IT, obviously,
Oh man,
got hurt and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's number one. But Cavs finished second in that, so it is the second most unanswered points. And that run right there, you talking about the third quarter? That run right there, that was it right there. That put the Cavs.
That was it.
Yeah, that put what Donovan did, coming from the 4 points to exploding in the third, and the Cavalanche happening. That right there gave the Cavs the driver's seat. and all they had to do was just drive straight, keep it straight, keep it steady. Don't get off the road. Just keep it straight, man. You know what I'm saying? And they did that. Now Detroit did try to fight back. Like Detroit, they fight. I gotta give them that. They fight. But
But
the
you know
Cavs
what's
drive seat though.
but you know what's crazy with you saying that with Detroit fighting? Like one thing us being up here made me really think like with Cade Cunningham, man. Like I know he's only one man, and I kept saying we gotta make sure he don't do anything in this playoff series. I know he was going to regardless, but it's kind of crazy because like with him, we've only limited him last game to 6 assists and 5 turnovers. You know, if those 5 turnovers didn't happen, it probably would end up into 5 more assists into a double double. But that's what I'm saying. Like you, he's not LeBron, right? He's not. He can't have a bad game scoring and still be good in passing. Cade Cunningham all season had Detroit in a chokehold when he hurt his knee and he was out for 2 weeks. They were like, "Oh, this might be the season for us." You know what I mean? I think really you can never run a team. Everyone, or what Kobe said, you can't run a team through one person. And I know Cade gets his guys the ball, but I'm saying if you stop one man, then who are we really facing out there at the end of the day? And I think you gotta stop Cade. Cause Cade's gonna show up. It's not gonna be Karis LeVert, like you said. Karis isn't gonna come. He's gonna be Smush Parker coming out there next game. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen,
hopefully.
man. It will. It will.
Ho-
It will. I
hey,
mean,
hopefully, man. Because Carries, I'm not gonna lie, Carries was killing. He was killing. He was motivated. Like he looked like Carries from the when he had the game against the 50-point game against the Celtics. Remember him and Don went off together?
man, do I? Man, do I?
Yeah, that 50-point game. Then I remember that and one play Carries had. He kind of tweaked his ankle on that play against the Celtics. I remember that game. That was one of the best games that I seen for Carries too. Yeah, he was coming like that though, bro. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Like he wasn't missing. Like he was attacking. I was like, oh. Then he tried to lock Donovan up. I said, oh man. I'm like, Cavs look motivated out there. And I understand, you playing your old team and stuff like that. And the team that traded you, right? A little extra motivation.
Right.
And yeah, Karras, shout out to Karras. He was killing. And then, I mean, obviously he ain't do nothing later on, but yeah.
I mean, it's
That's
either Karis LeVert or the Cavaliers are going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
nah,
You feel me? Like,
but they had Karras and Paul Reed though. That's the plays that JB is liking to put in the game now. Because Paul Reed, he also gave you some impact immediately as soon as him and Karras, like as soon as they got in the game, they already was making impact. You saw the little difference. Ain't Paul Reed like a 72 overall on the game? You still be playing 2K?
yeah. Yeah, he's nothing too crazy. He's
But
nothing too
he
wild.
obviously better he's better than what's on 2K though.
Right, right. Then
I just
what's
wanted to
given
bring it
to
up.
him?
I just
Nah,
wanted to bring it
yeah,
up
yeah, yeah,
because
for sure.
we're losing two guys that's like we lose to guys with like 72 overall and a guy and some guys don't even got a face scan on that Detroit team. Matter of fact, Jenkins don't have a face scan.
Yeah, and
He
I
don't
actually
have a
like
face
him.
scan. Yes, he don't have a face scan, bro.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm
That's
like,
actually very
dude's
crazy.
like he's balling and he's like a 78. Like, why he don't have a face scan yet? Get
You
this man a
know,
face scan.
that's a whole discussion that I think 2K could discuss. But there's not a lot of love that some of these players get. Like that's why
I
Charles
let it
Barkley
go
don't
though.
want to be in the game.
No, but it's like I get it though, because some of these guys haven't proven themselves. That they only go for like who's popular or who's known, right? But I mean Jenkins, I had to let Jenkins go. Like I had Detroit in my league thing. I had to let him go because you gotta have a face scan to be on my team, man. Gotta have a face scan. But you said let me
That's where the line draws.
Yeah, you gotta have it. Yeah, you don't got a face scan, bro. It's it's kind of hard. I'm just gonna trade you to another team, bro. You know, I could create my own play if that's the case. But shout out to Mo. Mo said, hopefully you could finally win one on the road. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the plan. Win one on the road. Wally said I would join up next week. I know you have stuff to do, and I ain't home. Yeah, I'm gonna end it soon. I'm gonna chop up for a little bit more. I appreciate Humble for coming up here because we was waiting for our med, but yeah, it's all good. You can join. Oh, you want to join next week just in case the Cavs lose? See,
That's
I
what it
see what you
is.
did there.
There it is.
I see what you did there, bro. Okay, it makes sense now, Humble. Wally a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's fun.
I know.
Yo, Wally, you're funny, bro. I just caught on to that. Why I gotta be next week? The week just started. Like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? All right. He said, shout out to Joseph. Oh, I thought it was our Joseph. Shout out to the other
Oh,
Joseph.
shoot.
He said, do you guys expect Harden to keep the momentum going to this next game? What you think, Humble? Do you expect James Harden to keep this up? Or
I actually do. I do. Why not?
Talk to
I mean,
him.
this is a guy who can actually hit his free throws, right? 9 for 9. It's a guy who can he can get calls. He had 3 steals last game, and a block. I mean, Harden. You can. We need that clip where they was talking about the chatter. What chatter? I mean, that clip gives me chills. It gives me chills, bro. It really do. Like and then after the game, Harden just chilling there as Kenny's talking back there, trying to get everyone, all Donovan Mitchell. But you just see Harden there slouched back, just sitting in a chair in his Cleveland uniform, man. And I'm just like, man, we really got this guy on our team, bro. Like, you know how crazy, like, there's only people that follow. It's like when you're such a superstar like James Harden, there's only people that follow him because he's James Harden. Wherever he goes, they're now fans of that team.
Yeah, they got a fan base. Yeah, James Harden got a big fan base.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, man, I can't believe we really got him on our team, bro. It's crazy.
Like, who would have thought, right? James Harden would be a Cavalier, right?
Ever.
It was so unexpected, like, surprisingly. I know we heard like Russ. I saw Russ being a Cavs before James Harden because we actually had Russ rumors coming to the Cavs back, a couple years ago.
That would have worked horribly too. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I hear you. I wasn't been on the table for it, bro. I'm just saying, it wasn't me.
No, yeah, I know.
I wasn't saying, yo, let's do it. No, it was just an idea though. It was rumors.
Nah, yeah, Harden's a guy who plays games, bro, over DG. That's one thing you gonna get over Harden. Harden likes to hoop. Harden's out there. One thing about Harden, and I know I'm not trying to be that guy, but like Harden don't got no tattoos. Same with Donovan Mitchell, no tattoos. These are guys who are just there to get into the game. Baskets, bro. They got game, bro. And that's one thing I gotta respect about these dudes, man. It's not about anything but basketball, to be honest with you. As far as I'm concerned, I know James Harden's got those things off the court with the strippers and what have you, and he can do whatever he wants with the millions of dollars he makes. But I'm saying, at the end of the day, this guy isn't out there trying to be someone he's not. I love Harden for that. Like, he's got his own aura. Yeah, man, he wants to win at the end of the day, and he's not doing stupid stuff trying to mess up his career. If anything, he's added to his game, and that's one thing you got to salute to a player doing that, man. 36 years old, still in the league. Man, I think he's top 3 shooting guards of all time.
Hold on now, Humble. I mean,
what? I mean, what I say wrong? Come on.
Hold on, man.
You didn't say that.
What? It's Jordan, D-Wade, and Harden.
Tell me,
right?
You did not just say that.
No debate. There's no debate.
Thank you.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Come on, humble.
What,
You about
Clay
to make me get up out of here, man.
I was trying to think, what, Clay? Is Clay better?
Man, you already know it's Jordan, Kobe, D Wade, man. And then you fit in the blank. You fill in the blank after that, man.
See, I had forgot about Kobe.
Yeah, I know. See, that's why I was looking. That's why I said, yo, you tripping, humble.
But some dudes look at him as a small forward.
No, he's a guard, man. He's a two
I
guard.
know.
Kobe is a two guard.
I was trying to get out of that.
You can't. It's no way. Like maybe if it was like, I don't know. We were talking about like somebody like, I don't know, T-Mac or somebody. We talking about Kobe though, man. Come on.
Yeah,
we can't.
There's no disrespect to Kobe. I
No, I know. No, I'm just saying. Like I was like, yo, Humble didn't Harden skip the line just now. What Humble doing? Like he didn't let Harden cut the line. Like you gotta wait in line, buddy. You got put more work in.
No, for sure. I wouldn't.
Don't get the Kobe fans started, man. They gonna be like, what do you? They gonna crash out, man.
Nah, yeah.
Don't get them started. Like you skipping a line. Look. Even Trump said it. Even Trump said you tripping, man. This dude Trump in the chat. How the hell you forget about Kobe, bro? What are you talking about, man? You got even Trump. You got Trump out here talking crazy, man. Like calling you out. Like he's crazy out here, man.
Bro, I got real tears coming out my eyes, bro. It's crazy.
Oh, but you crazy, man.
Oh my god. No, bro. Ain't no disrespect to Kobe. I
know, bro.
Think it's just clearly.
I know. Man.
That's what happens, man. Like, I don't be getting no more freaking Kobe highlights on my phone and everything, and
Kobe
all
always
love,
gonna be, it's always gonna be Kobe at the top. Yeah, Harden. Like if you ask me, Harden would never surpass Kobe, bro. I don't care.
No, he'll never, and he'll probably never even surpass D Wade if you don't get these championships. At the end of the day, it won't even be one. You got to get two. That's the problem.
Yeah, we hope. Look, look. Harden's a Cavalier, so we hoping for the best for Harden. So, it's cool though. But look. I say this though, humble. If you got him in your top, I'm not gonna say. But like, if you have him top 3, I'm not gonna like, yo, humble, you don't know back. No, I'm not gonna do that. Everybody entitled to their own opinions. Everybody have a different opinion or different favorite players that they like, that they want in their top. But as far as the top 2 go, I gotta call you out on that, man. I can't let you slide and let Harden cut the line like that. We can't leave out Kobe.
And I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Because if I didn't say nothing, then they would have got on my tail. They would have been like, yo, I'm like, no, chill. I got this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Make sure you got to tap in with Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. He posts a lot of videos and he go live as well, man. Cover the game, do play-by-play. So check out my guy Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, man. Happy Tuesday, bro. And yes, RIP to Brandon Clark. That is still crazy, but RIP to him, bro. And yes, go Cavs. Absolutely. Let him know.
Let him know.
How you feel about Brandon Clark passing, bro? That's Brandon Clark. Right? That's crazy.
I do know Brandon Clark on the Grizzlies. It's kind of weird, man. That's weird seeing that. It's unexpected. Just random on a Tuesday. Yeah. I hope to see more on that and see what the details were. That's kind of unfortunate. Prayers up to his family and all that. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's like it ain't no details on it right now, but it's just like that. It be sad when these athletes be losing their lives, especially when they young.
Yeah, he's young, man.
It's not like he's like old age. Like when you young and something happen, it's just crazy. Like, I'm thinking like, and it's crazy because I was just playing like, I'm playing the game. I was just playing like, I was playing 2K like not too long ago, and I had Brandon Clark on the team. I think I had him on Miami. I think I put him on Miami. I think it was Miami. No, I put him on the Rockets, I think. But
that'd be a solid spot on the Rockets. Fill up where Dylan Brooks was. Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon Clark is a beast. Yeah, I always rock with Brandon Clark. As a big, but yeah, that is crazy, man. Wiley said, will you be going live on Wednesday or Thursday. I mean, now you trying to, change it up, man. Now we
He
putting
trying to get
pressure.
the deets.
Yeah, we putting pressure on him. That's why, man. Now you want to know if I'm going live Wednesday or wait, what today is? Today
Tuesday.
is Tuesday, so tomorrow Wednesday. So the Cavs play tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'll most likely go live Thursday, probably. If I do go live again, it'll probably be Thursday. So yeah. So I mean, you asked me that means you must be pulling up. So
I gotta wonder, when does your guy Mobley end up basically stepping up?
I mean, I thought Mobley did pretty solid last game. Mobley was out there defending well, man. Mobley shut down Tobias, man.
He had a couple blocks. What, he had 5? Yeah, 5 blocks.
Mobley, once you didn't see once they put Mobley on Tobias, all that all-star basketball Tobias was going, man, it got real spooky.
Well, my question is, why wait on that so long? They wanted the Mitch match with Tobias and Mitchell.
Yeah, man, they don't want to, and they don't want to. They trying not to help out, but they trying not to help. They're trying to let them, And then when you put Harden on Tobias, but Harden is not your normal guard. He's not a Darius Garland. He's not saying he's a stopper, but he's pretty good in the post. He's not a weakling. He's strong. He have a big body and he's strong. Harden got that grown man strength, so he's able to not let Tobias push him back too far. So, but Tobias still like the match. Tobias. He's a solid player. He's still gonna get his shots off over you. So it's different when you put like a 7-foot guy versus a 6'5", 6'4" Max Strus out there guarding Tobias Harris. Yeah. We always talk about how we don't like the guys like Max Strus is on Tatum's and everything because it's easy to shoot over them guys. But Mobley, I thought Mobley did okay. He did everything. He did a little of everything. I felt like so. I think he did a little of everything, man. He did a little bit of everything. He didn't have a bad game.
With Allen being so like sloppy, like this all playoffs besides that game 7, do you think he pops off anytime soon, or does he pop off if we make it to the Knicks?
The Knicks, that's tough, man. I
mean, because his kryptonite's the Knicks, man.
Yeah, I know. I know. The Knicks, man. Yeah, the Knicks. I'm trying not to think about the Knicks right now. I'm like I said, bro. We focus on Detroit right now. I'm not even going to think about the Knicks. That's a different monster we gotta deal with when we get there. I'll visit that when we get there.
Yeah.
But Allen, man. Well, my fault. Dr. J. Allen. Yeah, we gotta put the doctor next to put more emphasis on his name. I don't know. I'm hoping he show up, man. I'm hoping he show up on the road.
Shit, we might have to bring him to a doctor though, man. Like, cause I've been worried about him, bro. Seriously, bro.
Hey, we was worried about Donovan too, man. Donovan snapped out of it, so. I mean,
yeah, but I expected Donovan to pop off. We didn't expect Allen to look like this. We just need Allen to get bored, man.
Hey, Doc. We didn't see Dr. J. Allen coming in Game 7, and he came through. We was expecting the other guys to show up, and Dr. J. Allen came through and won us the series. So, I expect him to be better, man. I don't know who it's gonna be. That's gonna be the guy that wins up the series. It could be Donovan. But it seems like Donovan has to have a 30 piece in order for us to beat this Detroit team. We have to have a 30-plus game from Donovan. I don't know if we beat Detroit with a 20-point Donovan. Like, we need Donovan to show up, obviously, for the rest of the series. And Harden, the momentum thing, do we think Harden can carry the momentum? I'm not looking for Harden to keep on scoring over 20, but it's just hopefully I just need Harden to just do his job, man. Handle the ball, facilitate. I like the shots he was getting early. We're not asking Harden to do a lot because that's what you got Donovan for. But I'm hoping. We got Joe. See, I was gonna get ready to shut down pretty soon, but we got my guy Joseph in here from the real, man. Let's give Joseph a round of applause, man. Let me get him up here, man.
What's going on?
Joe.
You guys hear me?
On Joseph, yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
No, I saw you live a little bit ago. I had to hop off to get back to finish up work. So if I
Oh,
saw
no, it's
you're
all
still
good.
on, so I'm gonna hop in real quick and give a. How about hold you up too long? I know you want to get off, but
Yeah, humble kept me company, man. We was waiting for Ahmed to pull up, but Ahmed disappeared.
It
Ahmed's
wasn't
been
too bad, Joe.
Ahmed's been missing in action for a while.
He was in a chat though, and he just disappeared again, man.
Ever since Sam Merrill didn't make that All-Star, he just disappeared. So
Oh,
he still
yeah,
didn't. He didn't
right.
fly out still either. But
yeah, that's Sam Merrill
you know.
stop. Yeah.
But that on the craziest take of the year, one of them.
That was a hot take, though.
It was a hot take. Nah, going to the game though, it was a great game last night. It was nice to see them come out. Kind of how I said on my show yesterday with Humble. You remember Humble? I said I need to see James Harden come out and set the tone early, and he did. And he came out and set the tone early, and he set it up for Donovan to just take over the game and lead him all the way. And that's exactly what happened. It was a little longer than I thought, but whatever happened to halftime again, I don't know what's going on in these halftime speeches, but they're working. In these home games, at least, in Game 7 and then this game. But Donovan came out in that second half. That's one of the best performances you'll ever see. I mean, 39 points, almost broke the record for 40. I mean, that's pretty
he was
remarkable.
special, man.
Yeah, that was special. You're never going to see that. You don't see that every so often. So, I mean, that was a heroic performance, and to come out on that run like that, a 25-0 run, whatever it was. I mean, I know Detroit kind of itched back a little bit, but you never felt like Detroit was going to win the game after that. You just felt like, I mean, they made a little run, but you never felt like they actually were going to win the game. You just like when the Cavs needed to turn it back on, they just turned it back on. And I think the Cavs, when I watched Detroit last night after the game, they just looked kind of defeated. I feel like they came out and punched the Cavs early in the mouth and they did what they needed to do. But I just feel like that the Cavs have kind of, you could say it's home court advantage on it, but I feel like the Cavs have kind of schematically figured them out a little bit. You know, and I said this to Humble yesterday. If you just trap Cade at the top of when he has the ball, he comes up across half court and just keep a lot of rotation towards him and kind of like funnel him to the left side a little bit and trap him.
It was doing that.
If you do that, you pack the paint. I mean, they're kind of one-dimensional. They're not a dynamic offense at all. And then defensively, obviously they're really, rigid. But I think the Cavs are doing a good job of finally using their over-aggressiveness against them. And they were 80% from the free throw line yesterday, which I know you said on the comments. And we all said they got to shoot free throws better and win in the margins. And they were better with the rebounding last night. It was a little tighter than the previous game. And they won the turnover battle finally, which was nice. I thought overall it was a good game. I mean, still some things they got to clean up. I think they found the formula, though. I think to beat these guys. Now, do I think Donovan needs to come out and score 39 in the second half every game? No. But I think if they can come out and start off the game like they did last night, and James really sets the tone, I think what they need to do in the middle of the second quarter is get the ball more inside and get the bigs going. And just tell your guys, I would tell my guys, I want to pump fake. I want to drive to the basket because they're going to foul you every time. I mean, that team, the Pistons, they are a walking foul. Every game this series so far. Ahmed Thompson? Or Ashur? Which one is it?
Ahmed, yeah, you said it. No,
yeah,
Ashur, my bad.
Ashur Thompson, yeah, the other one. He's always got 3 fouls by halftime in every game this series. So. And then you saw what happened when James started attacking Cade. Cade got in foul trouble a little bit, got 3-4 fouls, and the whole team, they got in the bonus there in the second half early too. So I think that's the key, is just to keep tacking them inside, and because they're going to foul you every time, or you're going to get an easy layup or a dunk, and just keep keep blitzing Cade, especially on the pick and roll, blitz him, and then keep trapping him and get the ball out of his hand. Make somebody else beat you. I don't think Tobias Harris is going to carry them all the way to a victory, or Karis LeVert. You saw what happened. I mean, Karis got hot last night in the first half, but the second half, they were all relevant. So they're just quarter guys. They give you a nice quarter here and there, but they're not guys that are going to win a game for you. So the key is just take Cade out of it. And once you do that, I just don't know what else the Pistons can really do, Tune and Humble. I don't know what other adjustments they can really make other than, I think the one play they could do, that play that Cade almost had the Duran at the end of the game where it looked like he was going to shoot it and just the dive cuts to the basket where Duran missed it and he was wide open. I think you'll just see more cutting to the basket, more diving to the basket, and I think that's their way of just trying to get the Cavs to kind of how do I want to say it? Trying to get to make the Cavs pay for their aggressiveness on Cade. But again, I think the Cavs though, and even in that, they showed a good job early on in the game, that first half, especially in the third quarter. Look how when they're active defensively and rotating, they got a lot of steals and they, took the ball off the court in transition and got a lot of easy buckets out of it. So I don't know. I don't know what more the Pistons can do. And JB's starting to be JB in the postseason, complaining about the refs, and he's getting out coached right now.
Yeah, JB is he's I've seen this JB before, man. He's on the verge of crashing out. It's getting to that point, man. I had this clip.
All his teams are the same. They all do this. They start off great. They come out with energy and aggressiveness, and then they get figured out schematically, and they don't adjust.
Hey, Joseph, hold on. Let me just play this clip real quick, man. I have this clip of JB crashing. Now, I think we getting to that point, man. If the Cavs continue to keep it up and they keep going the Cavs way, I think we're going to see this JB right here.
I say his name one time, and he screams at me and tells me that's enough. Right? We understand that we play a style of ball that's physical. It's on the edge. Right? I coach my ass off with a passionate way. I'm into the games. Our players are into the games. We understand that. Right? But we deserve a level of respect because we're competing our tails off and bringing something positive to this league. Right? We're growing young players. Our young players are competing their tail off. The least that they could do is get the same respect that everybody else in this league gets and get refereed the same way that everybody else in this league gets reffed. And enough is enough of it. And what you saw tonight was disgusting. It was a disgusting display of disrespect towards our guys and what we're trying to do.
That's the JB I want to see.
My thing is that paper didn't do anything. That paper didn't do nothing. Come on, JB.
That paper ain't doing
that. That's a littering fine.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, litter like that, man.
Yeah, you need to call the Detroit police. Give him a $250 fine.
JB tripping.
Yeah, JB's losing it. Poor JB. I mean, I like JB, but again, he's getting the end of the road again, just like he did in Cleveland. You got the team so far, and then it's time. Okay, JB, you're not getting inside the second round. We got to get rid of you. I'm sure Luke Walton's just sitting there, just drooling to get another opportunity. As he's
he is on that stat.
Yeah, that's why he's been following JB. He knows. Yeah, that's why he's been following him, because he knows he's going to get that job. And that's how it always is. The guy that's always next in line, a lot of those guys, they only take those jobs because they know this motherfucker, he's going to get fired here eventually.
There's always that next guy next to you. I don't want to say plotting on him, but
Hey, it's a business,
It's a business.
It's a dirty business. Let's be honest. Millions of dollars involved. I mean, and he's been around a long time. And it may not be him, maybe somebody else. But I don't know. I don't want JB to lose his job.
No, I think JB's. I like JB with Detroit. I hope he don't lose. I like him for Detroit.
I think JB just, if he loses this series, he's going to have to readjust. Like, he's got to figure it out. He's got to get somebody. What JB needs? He needs another coach on his bench that has actually been a head coach and won it, that can help him, because it's the same thing. His teams, they come out swinging. The first two games look like a bunch of game busters, and they get figured out.
They get tired.
It's tired, but then schematically they just get figured out and they don't adjust. It's what the Knicks did to us. It's what the Magic almost pulled off against us. Then guys stepped up at the end of that game, but that was a lot closer than it needed to be. And then the Celtics, obviously, we were injured, but that was, even when we were healthy, he would have got out coached there. So, but I think the Cavs got this one in the bag. I think if they win tomorrow night, they'll definitely win Game 6. Even if they lose tomorrow night, I still like us at home. And we're going to win one in Detroit. Whether it's Game 5 or we're due to win.
Got to.
And these guys are rolling. The guards are playing much better. Donovan's turned back into Spida. No more, what we
Yeah,
saw the
he's Spida
first
again.
6 games of the playoffs. So, or not first 6 games, or the first series and the first 2 games of the playoffs. Um, James looks really good the last 2 games, and he's turning the ball over less. And Mobley, I thought Mobley defensively last night was really good. I
I
thought he
told Humble
stepped
that.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was saying that.
I thought I mean, he's got some tough matchups. I mean, some of the rotations weren't his fault. They got to cover a lot. It's guarding a guy like Cade's tough because when he comes off a pick, when they dive like that, it's like you got to try to stay in front of him when you're the big to try to
He's so
give your guard.
big.
But he goes at like an angle when he comes off the screen. You watch him, he angles towards the corner, and what he's doing, he's trying to drag both defenders to set up that dive, or he's just going to turn that corner because he's so athletic and tall. He can turn that corner, or he can even he can pull up and shoot a fadeaway if he wanted to right there.
A 6'8"
So
guy on this.
yeah, that's hard to guard when those guards do that little drag action like that because it's tough on your big. So that's where you got to have good off ball communication and rotations, and that's what they did last night. Like Max Strus doing a great job right now. James did a good job last night. Rotating over on the far side, getting their hands in the passing lane. You know what I mean, and deflecting passes. That's what you got to do. Because once you do that, you take away what they do. That's their whole offense, basically. They're not like they're not a Golden State offense where they're gonna, run a bunch of off-ball screens and shooters. Like they're not a cutting off. Well, they cut, but they're not like a motion offense. They're not like they're just a kind of one-dimensional. And it's all around Cade. So once you take that away, you take away everything.
Yeah, K is definitely the engine. He's definitely the guy for that team. I just want to say, again, rest in peace to Brandon Clark. I see you, Web Jungles. Rest in peace to Brandon Clark. And
Yeah, let's saw that. Rest in peace. That's crazy.
yeah, this was probably right when I was about to, get up on here. It was
Yeah,
all over the place going. And
that's sad. Young
Colin
guy.
said, "Let's go Knicks." Okay. Yeah, Humble, what you think about what Joseph said? About Cade and everything, or
Well, I said on Joe's platform, and me and Joe were talking about this. Like I said, I'll just mention it again. We had to come out in that third quarter and show out because how we came out was it game 3, Joe?
Yeah,
Was it
and you
game
brought
3
that
that
up
we came out the third
yesterday.
quarter?
Yeah, and you brought that up yesterday
And we really capitalized.
but after I made my prediction, you brought that up, and I changed my prediction to a more of a blowout because I'm like, you know what? I think they'll turn it up in the third quarter. They did. I'm glad I changed my prediction because
They
I had
did.
faith. I actually had faith in them, and it worked.
Yeah, man, and with Donovan, like we all knew Donovan was gonna find a way to get a game. It's sad that he didn't get one in that Raptors series, just because of just how Raptors fans are. They're just salty, bitter Nuggets, and Donovan Mitchell. He didn't get to cook them, but he's obviously cooking these Detroit Pistons. And I think it's a little bit partially to know that and I think it's true, just because JB's on the other end, and we had him on our team, and I think Donovan Mitchell really has to show out, and he has been, and it's good to finally see this performance at home, because without this a win like this, it makes me scratch my head and be like, oh shoot, going back over there in Detroit. And I'll be honest with you, I not as confident as everyone else is with this momentum swing going into Detroit. I still think the only thing they got, I know Joe, you were saying what do they got? Only thing I think they got is really their fans rooting for them. But at the end of the day, they could win it off that, right? The energy in there. That's the thing. But if they don't
I got
capitalize on it, we'll take that. We'll come back home and we'll win the series. And I hope that's what it is. But in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah,
I got the Cavs tomorrow night.
I know we should. That's how we should
I
think,
I
got
right?
the
think
We
they.
should
Cavs at
believe.
6, so I got the Cavs at 6, so I don't know.
I
I
think they
hope
win
so.
tomorrow night, and I think Donovan goes ballistic again.
I hope.
I think that's how it's gonna go.
No, we lost Humble, but yeah,
Uh,
I got the Cavs in 6 too. I got that's been my prediction all along. So I don't, I'm not gonna change it. So we
Yeah, I
gotta
think
win
they
on the
win
road
tomorrow
though.
night. I don't think they got it. Donovan's too much right now. I just think he's that hot. It's not gonna slow down. I actually think he'll actually want to show out tomorrow night and put the dagger in because he knows if we come back here, it's probably a wrap. So
Yeah, like you right there, like this close, like you're right there. Like
tomorrow's a defining moment for his career. If he goes out there tomorrow night and picks up what he just did, and they're 99% probably gonna. I would say 98.9% gonna win Game 6 at home. I would think. I mean, you never know. Pistons, and you never know the Cavs either. They've been a little inconsistent, but I think just the way they're
yes,
playing it. Yeah, I
but
think
they
that'd be.
do though. They do, Joseph.
Yeah,
They
I
do.
mean, Friday night at home though, I don't see them losing that. But I think he'll show out tomorrow night. 'Cause that's a big legacy defining moment for him tomorrow, and
And
I
they
think
got to
he'll
match the
show up.
physicality too. They match the physicality when you get there.
And they're just more skilled than they are. Like the Cavs are just more dynamic than they are offensively. They got shooting, they got inside, they got two guards that can create. Dennis has played really well. Like the they got nice players over there, but they're all just they remind me of like you play those like inner city teams growing up in high school. They got that one dude who's like a stud, and everybody else is just great.
Just around.
Defenders and dunkers. Yeah, they're just they look like a great. If the NBA had a city team, that's who it would be right there. The Pistons.
You got
They
that
got the
one dude. Got that one
coach that's
dude.
always yelling at the ref. Like yeah.
JV.
But eventually, it's like it can. If you have equal talent or more skill and better coaching, or with adjustments, you figure those teams can usually lose eventually. So
You got
I
one
think
great guy and guys that know their role. They got role
yeah.
guys.
But I think the Cavs win tomorrow night, and yeah, just keep it rolling. Move on and play the Knicks, probably. I hope, and then we'll go from there. But and then other than that, last night we saw old man had his last game in LA, so that was interesting.
Yeah. I know you went live. Before
Yeah,
that,
that.
yeah.
But I'll tell your audience real quick that was last night. What I reported yesterday, what I heard, and a lot of people have the idea that was it in LA. That was you'll never see him put on that uniform again. So I think it's gonna be Golden State, which I heard is a very real thing,
I
or it's
hope
gonna be the
not.
Cavs.
I hope not.
So I think it's gonna be Golden State or Cleveland. Which who would have thought 10 years ago that we would ever get to this point where the end of his career we're debating between whether he's gonna play in the Warriors or the Cavs. But here we are.
The team he's seen multiple times in the finals.
Yeah, and like I told Humble yesterday, I don't think it's a good idea. I think it'd be a bad ending to his career. Jordan would have never went to the Pistons. So Kobe
Yeah,
would have never went to the
he did not
Celtics. I
like
don't
the
care if it's 10 years
Pistons.
later and you got buddies over there. Hey, you want to go golf with Steph and go hang out with Draymond, do that with your own time. But I don't know if the Warriors want to make that happen because there's a lot that would go into that financially that I read about. I think the Cavs actually have the Cavs are more restricted, but the Cavs it makes more sense, and I think the Cavs can actually get it done. For the Warriors, I don't know why. If you want to maximize Steph, you should try to get Kawhi. I think because you get more years out of him. But
That's still a nursing home. Whether they get Kawhi or LeBron,
yeah, I mean it's still yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean when it's like it's not the last dance; it's the last nap.
Yeah.
Last pregame meal, the last nap. The last game in the regular, when they get swept in the second round or first round.
Not good. It sounds good though. It sounds.
Oh yeah,
good.
and I don't. If I'm the league though, I'm pushing the Cleveland. Honestly, like it's a way better story. Nobody wants to see LeBron in Golden State. I'm not interested at all. I'd rather just see him stay with the Lakers, honestly. But I think it's going to be the Golden State Warriors or the Cavs. So that's what we're looking at there. And we'll see what happens. There's a lot that's going to happen, but I think in 2 weeks he'll make a decision, kind of what he's leaning at, and we'll go from there.
Yo, Humble, you back?
Oh yeah.
You got anything you wanted to add, or you good with what Joseph said about LeBron? I know you spoke already on his platform.
Oh,
It's two. Can you
Oh,
hear
Big
two, Humble?
Bron after last
You
night.
said what, Joseph?
Oh yeah,
Wait,
Tim,
Joe, you there?
Joe can't hear you apparently.
Joseph can't hear me.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, he can't hear you. Joe, I just leave and then come back.
Yeah, I'll just sign off. I know he's gonna wrap up. But make sure you guys subscribe to Two Sports and
Oh
subscribe to
yeah,
Hubble and come check out my channel as well. But
right.
shout
Check
out
out.
to Two and go Cavs.
Okay. Yeah, it was crazy, Humble. I could hear Joseph though.
I can hear him too.
Yeah, he just can't hear me. It's all good. Yeah, me. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my guy Joseph, man. Shout out to the real. And shout out to the professional fan over there with Mike. And shout out to them guys, man. If you want all Ohio sports, football, they do everything over there, man. You want everything, go over there, man. They got y'all covered, especially with the Browns season, coming back around. Humble, yeah, I gotta get your band up here too, Humble. But yeah, any
Oh
final
yeah.
thoughts, Humble? Yeah, I gotta get your band up here.
Well,
But
you
yeah,
know,
any final thoughts?
I just really think that the Cavs are. I think the Cavs are gonna come out. You know, I've been listening to a lot of Michael Jackson. I feel like they're gonna come out with a smooth Cavaliers victory. You know, it's gonna be a smooth criminal win.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Rest in peace, MJ.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Rest in peace to MJ. And that's how I'm kind of looking at it, man. I think they'll come in there. It's gonna be quiet at first. The Pistons might be scoring. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh man, here we go again with this." You know. Then I think it might be a I don't know how you guys be saying it. Cavalanche or
Oh,
Cava.
Cavalanche.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all be
Come
saying
on,
it.
Humble. You supposed to know this. Come on, man. This your city, man. You supposed to know how to say it, man.
I just figured that they would pull that out every night. I'm tired of
So you think we
it
about
pulling
to?
off every now and then.
Are we going to have a Cavs versus Atlanta 3-point shooting night? That's what you're trying to say. I don't think we get that,
I
but
hope not. I really hope not.
no, what I'm saying, like as far as like, cause you said you hoping for like the Cavalanche to happen, right?
Well, yeah, I want that to happen, but
But
I just want us to take good shots, man. I just want us
yeah,
to
good shots,
take high
exactly.
percentage shots.
There you
I
go.
want guys to get the ball and not drop it. I want guys to be able to execute down low and put people in the post and draw the foul. It's playoffs and we're not getting easy baskets, so we got to take the most of what we got. And if guys are open, give Sam Merrill an open 3 shot in the corner.
He gotta make it though. He been getting open looks though. Humble. I ain't gonna lie. He
Yeah,
ain't been hitting them.
he has not been hitting them. It's kind of reminding me of like a Kyle Korver when we had him.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, that's my guy, man. Kyle Korver is one of my favorite players for the Cavs, man. He's up there with Boobie Gibson.
Really? Already?
I love Kyle Korver, man. I really wish we would have got a ring with him. I really did.
I mean, this is so off topic. He was so old, though. That's what I think
Nah,
a
but
lot
he
of
was still
dudes.
good, bro.
He was so good.
He was. It's no secret. Look, LeBron wanted him. LeBron know how good he still was. He still was a threat.
LeBron wanted him, but he didn't have it. He was never going to be a Ray
he
Allen.
Didn't. No. He was good, Humble. But when it came, he was great. Especially,
it was just a bad shot. It was a bad. It just didn't go in the hoop. It didn't go in the hoop.
No,
it was a
Humble.
perfect shot.
He was great, Humble. It just when we got to the end of the postseason, or when we got to the Warriors, it just didn't work out.
Well, I mean, it shouldn't have worked out, man. I mean, KD shouldn't have ever done that.
Kyle caught, man. Like I get it though. I know we picked up the old guys. We picked up. Look, I was just watching Darren Williams yesterday. Like we had Darren Williams. Like I love Darren Williams, man. Like
55 on the Cavs, huh?
I love him. Former Cavaliers, man. Even though we got him when they was retired almost, but yeah.
He really looked like a prisoner coming off the bench for us, though. For me, bro, like he had the big beard and stuff. There's a low cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Williams. I was just watching him yesterday, man. Talk about the Cavs. Shout out to Dan Williams. Yeah, you got me thinking about the older Cavs teams.
And we had RJ and Channing. Bro, come on, man.
But hold
these
on,
are all
RJ.
old dudes, man.
Come on, but these guys helped us win a championship, Humble.
No, the dudes who helped us win the championship was Jr. and Amon Shumpert.
No, Humble, don't do that. We
Timothy
see
Mozgov and those
Humble.
guys.
That was a collective group effort, bro. You had Dante Jones.
Don't mention Dante Jones, bro. Don't bring up Dante.
Dante Jones is a team effort, man. Come
Oh,
on, you can't leave out the team. That 2016 championship was. I still have the what you call it. Everybody played their part, man. Mo Williams played that one game and he helped us win the championship.
I liked Mo. I liked what Mo did, and you have to sign Mo, right?
You see
got
what
to
I'm
sign
saying?
Mo.
Like we brought Mo back, and I'm happy he was able to win the championship on his way back.
100%.
You know, we brought him back. That's how I felt. That's how I feel. Like I wish we could have did the same for. Well, no, actually, Tristan already got a championship, so it don't really matter. But I'm glad Mo was able to get a ring coming back to the Cavs to play with LeBron again. That was dope. But I just wish the older guys, it's guys that I feel like deserve to win a championship. That's how I feel. Like it's guys that deserve to win a championship and they don't end up winning a championship. So that's why I feel like, Kyle Korver, I really wanted him to win because he's a good player, good shooter.
And then you got dudes like Nick Young winning 2 championships or 1. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, he got lucky. He just on the, already know why he's on the war. He got lucky, man.
Well, they started actually trying to get everyone a ring. They had DeMarcus Cousins trying to win a ring. Who else did try to get with the Warriors? I can't remember. They actually signed a couple of dudes.
Ring chasing, yeah, they're trying to ring chase.
I think Rudy Gay was over there at one point. I might be wrong.
Rudy Gay, I don't know.
I don't know.
He ain't win though. If he was, he wasn't there when they won.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah. That's really all I got with the Cavs game. But I did want to say, I appreciate being up here. It was good times, man, good laughs, and gotta follow my guy Tune up here. And you should probably, I've been watching a lot of stuff. You should probably start a Dragon Ball series, bro, honestly, on YouTube and breaking down.
I've been watching some Dragon Ball clips, man. I had some ideas I was gonna do, like editing and stuff. But then I was going to like do some funny videos, but I can't do it because they be strict on here with the copyright stuff.
Right.
Like when it comes down to the Dragon Ball Z stuff, the Dragon Ball stuff, I be wanting to put stuff up here, but they be like they be tripping about the copyright. And then I be wanting to do wrestling stuff, but WWE be tripping about that. So I don't be doing that stuff no more. I don't be trying to mess with them because they be copywriting stuff.
You probably would do better with the WWE stuff too. That's what's crazy.
But you can't use WWE is really strict about their content. They are very strict. They don't let nobody I had problems with them in the past. So they'll shut me down.
Yeah, golden wine then it is, man.
Yeah, it's all good. You don't need it. But yeah, the Dragon Ball stuff, yeah, I know, yeah. Shout out to Dragon Ball.
Yeah, bro. You text me about that Dragon Ball stuff because I honestly, bro, what's crazy is I've been really wondering about how you feel about Kai, but that's for another time.
You talking about the series?
Yeah,
I like the original better. Only because
I do too.
Okay, thank you. Cause with Kai and we about to shut it down. But I'm gonna let you know too. We're gonna talk about it. But I just want to say with Kai, they obviously with Kai is more catered to they cut a lot of stuff out. So the original, if you know how the original.
If you know, all that stuff was way better.
Yeah, they cut a lot of stuff out. That's cool because it was on Nickelodeon and stuff like that. It's cool. But Kai, I watched Kai, but the original is always better. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, for sure too.
Yeah,
I appreciate you being letting me be up here, man, and I could hold it up as far as I could. Joe got to be up here for a minute, and
we gotta get
Ahmed.
A longer one. We gotta get Ahmed, man. Ahmed. Come on, man.
He said he DM'd you, apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check my DM and see if I'm gonna see. But I'm gonna see. But we gotta get Ahmed up here. We gotta get Ahmed up here before the series is over. Gotta get him up here. And we gotta get Wally too, man. Wally, even though you might come, when the Cavs try, if they lose, that's when you're gonna pop up. But we're gonna get Wally up here too. I need Wally and Ahmed up here.
No, for sure, for sure. Well, with that being said,
Yeah,
Tune, you know, it's
let people know where they can find you too, man. Before I try to,
yeah, just Humble Man MMA. You know, nothing too crazy. Actually trying to do a didn't get to do it last week. Actually had some malfunction. I was trying to do a video with a buddy of mine, and we recorded everything, but we didn't have his audio on top of it. So that was what messed everything up, and I kind of just said forget everything. But we're gonna try to do a card this weekend about the Netflix card, Ronda Rousey's
I'll be
return and
tuning
all that.
in.
Yeah, it should be a good time. You know, it's free, on Netflix, what have you, and yeah, we're gonna react to that card.
Can we get your picks, or are you gonna save it for your card, your video prediction?
I give you. I think it's pretty obvious, but I think Ronda obviously is gonna win, and I think I got my guy Nate winning against Mike Perry. That's gonna be a scrap, and Francis Ngannou. I don't know who he's facing. He's gonna be facing a trash can or a cone in basketball terms, and yeah, it's gonna be a free knockout for Francis's record. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Okay, now look, homie. This is gonna be a card I'm gonna actually try to tune in for, because I know about Ronda Rousey. She went outside, but I'm gonna see what she's doing. She came to the wrestling, dabbling back and forth now, and she fighting what's her name, Gina? What's her name?
Yeah. She'd be doing the movies and all that stuff now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be tuned in. Me boxing, but I'm gonna tune into the US because I watched Ronda before in the past before she retired.
In her prime.
Yeah. Before she started getting beat up,
Right.
Taking
Not
L's.
for sure.
And
it's on Netflix.
Shout out to Holly too. Holly was fighting too. I have a fight coming up, I think. Holly Helm.
Yeah. She messed up Ronda.
Yeah, I think she have a fight coming up. Or if she already fought, I know she had a fight coming up.
She might. I haven't been tapped in with her.
She was at one of the conferences for the boxing thing.
She's a boxer now.
Well, she was at the conference. So I was assuming she was gonna get in the ring, but she was at the conferences, and it was introducing all the fighters that had fights coming up. So I don't know, but I just want to shout out, But
shout out her.
Yeah, man. But you said what?
Just the Americans, Ronda Rousey and her.
Yeah. So yeah, Humble. Appreciate you coming up here, man. Me and you gonna chop it up, off of here. I appreciate you though, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you, and it's always golden wine, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the guys, man. I appreciate them. We've been up here for a minute, man. Longer than expected, but ain't nothing wrong with talking some hoops, especially with the guys, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Shout out to Wiley. DLJ, I see you too, man. DLJ, you the only one that's ducking, man. I got a whole clip waiting for you. I got a clip waiting for you, man. You the one that's ducking, man. But look, shout out to DLJ, man. Shout out to them Sixers, dog. But shout out to my guy DLJ. You the one that's ducking, bro. I got a clip waiting for you, bro. You know that. So look, I'm gonna hit you up, man. You the one that's ducking, but Wally, two Akron. I know Wally want to see the LeBron go to the Warriors, I guess, to play with Curry. Two Akron boys. Wally, Wally, you did say that before, right? You did say that you said LeBron's going to the Warriors, so I'm gonna give you. You might actually be right, Wally. For the first time, you might be right, maybe. But shout out to Wally though, man, and shout out to my guy Humble. Sorry I forgot about Kobe too, bro. Nah, it's good, bro. It's good. It's your Kobe. we already putting D-Mitch there. Oh, okay. Hey, man, I won't disagree. I'm not gonna say you're right. I'm not gonna say you're right, but I ain't gonna disagree. Yeah. That's and that's when my bias come out.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Yeah, man.
I think they're trying to get political.
Yeah.
This shit.
What is going on?
Why even?
But yeah, man, that's a solid, top 5 all time, though, Humble. Shout out to Humble, man. That's a solid top 5, man. It's all good though, man. But yeah. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
What are you doing?
I'm just playing along. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
And yeah, man, and I appreciate y'all, and we will be back. Hopefully the Cavs handle business, and that's what we hoping for, man. But look, I love y'all, man. Y'all already know, man. Peace and love. Let them know. Go Cavs.
Cleveland! This is for you! Oh!
I say his name one time, and he screams at me and tells me that's enough. Right? We understand that we play a style of ball that's physical. It's on the edge. Right? I coach my ass off with a passionate way. I'm into the games. Our players are into the games. We understand that. Right? But we deserve a level of respect because we're competing our tails off and bringing something positive to this league. Right? We're growing young players. Our young players are competing their tail off. The least that they could do is get the same respect that everybody else in this league gets and get refereed the same way that everybody else in this league gets reffed. And enough is enough of it. And what you saw tonight was disgusting. It was a disgusting display of disrespect towards our guys and what we're trying to do.
You know I love LeBron. I've talked about him incessantly for a decade. I still think he is absolutely remarkable. But for the first time in 10 to 12 years, I look at the NBA, which I've watched for 4 decades, and I say this now. Donovan Mitchell. Hey, LeBron. We're good, bro. You can go. You don't have to. You can hang around. Still great, but you can go. We're all good here.
Just because Krause liked him was enough for me. You think he's a great defensive player? Okay, fine. I'm going to show you that he's not.
Gordon spins away on Marley. He'll take it all the way to the basket and drops it in.
I put it in my mindset that if I don't do this, then they're going to consider him on the same level as me. And that motivated me to attack.
I had to say that. Emotions running high. You know, the crowd's getting into it and switching to a different role. What did he say? Dr. J.A.
Dr. J.A., man. I love it.
And just had to let them know. Hashtag let them know.
Oh, my God.
Get ready for the Cleveland Cavaliers! Introducing
Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm reppin' the O. So let them know, that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm reppin' the O. So let them know, that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. I got my throwback Harden in my Mitchell jerseys, and the shades on my face is official Sherby. Sweet Tim's on the feet, complete the retro swag. Come and get up out your seats and scream, let's go Cavs. The game started. Step back, 3-point shot from James Harden. Traded for Garland, that's a straight bargain. The Flames lit they label James a straight arson. He hit the main target like Merrill in the corner. Kick it to the kid, if you not there then you's a goner. Mitch is on a mission, ain't no fair in this persona. Champagne tastes great when you wearing this aroma. We trying to get a ring like a chick went on a date. Stick it to the dream, it's a big one on the way. Tyson got a green beam, know he making this. Devin Mobley is the bee's knees, elbows facing wrists. Patient with the ball, he letting shoulder go to work. Then he roll it to the goal and then he know to go berserk. At the hoop, alley-oop, he just threw the hammer down like like he worked in construction, watching you just stand around. Let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm repping the O. So let them know that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm repping the O. So let them know that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. I got my throwback Harden in my Mitchell jerseys, and the shades on my face is official shirt. These sweet Timbs on the feet complete the retro swag. Come and get up out your seats and scream, let's go Cavs. Got Candy on the bench, he cooking up the plays. Switching it to zone, he shook it up today. Going for the throne, we looking up the grades. Trying to be the best team, not just good enough to place. Couldn't pump the brakes, space and play is hard to handle. Stu shoot so much flame, it sparked the candle. D-Mitch been so sick, he crossed his sandals. Opposition bit that so quick, they lost the enamel. Now y'all's examples, now you see what Kobe Altman did. No, we holding trophy golden, so we all can split. Wait is open, I'm for sure it's gonna be falling in. A swift, quick strip from Ellison, it's our ball again. We ball to win, you know Allen rock the shock absorbers. A scary glance at Larry Nance and stop your power forwards. Thomas trying to grab the board and then kick out the porter. Thomas Bryant there to let them know when they get out of order. Let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm repping the O. So let them know that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm repping the O. So let them know that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. Hey, let them. Hey, let them. Hey, let them. It's the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go.